We won't even tell anybody. We got a secret now. We're going to keep from all of you. We're never going to tell you anything.
Secret announcement. Secret guest. You'll never guess. Secret guest.
Brother, how the fuck are you?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good today, man. How are you doing?
I'm good. I love you, man. I just got to say it outright.
Hell yeah, we're doing all right, man.
I'm glad we're friends,
You
man.
keep me afloat, I keep you afloat. We're chill.
Yes, sir.
It is nice to trust somebody, you know? Like,
Yeah.
wholeheartedly be like, nah, he's got me.
Sure. Even my brain, like I told you, my brain tries to tell me not to trust people, even
Turn the TV off real quick.
I'm close to, but I know at the end of the day you got me regardless.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a
about
good
getting,
feeling.
like, arrested sometimes, and I'm like, if I'm in there with Cody, all right.
That's what I'm saying.
Then I'm, like, willing to keep going.
Bro,
But,
oh my God, imagine a jail podcast.
oh, my goodness.
Podcast from jail.
How much do you have to bribe a cop to get you a mic in jail?
Hey, bro, just record us on your phone and post it to this YouTube channel.
Hey, bro, please, just slide me a phone.
We got Blair.
I'm not
fucking
even...
Sutcliffe.
Officer, I'm not even trying to call nobody. Just my podcast, bro. Me and my homie.
I just realized we're gonna name.
Secret guest!
I realized we're gonna put his name on here.
Oh, yeah, they already figured it out.
Yeah.
Shit.
Here, I'm gonna hide the time. I'm not gonna hide us.
Secretive.
I'm gonna hide the time.
Good job.
All right, boys. How you guys doing?
Wonderful. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good. Life's the same. What are you doing differently? Anything?
What are you up to sexually?
Everything's always the
What have you
same.
been doing sexually
I woke
recently?
How many women have you had
Left side
sex
of the bed
with since
today.
the last time we saw you?
About 27.
Oh wow.
Maybe 34 on Tuesdays.
Mine is 0 because they don't want to talk to me or touch me, Blair.
What do we got here, Cody? Some D3?
These are all chances vitamins.
Chance. Explain.
Including this one, the pepper.
What kind of steroids are you taking?
Vitamin D3, I smashed this because I am sad boy.
Oh,
So I
Make
take
you
like
happy, boy.
some
take like
cider
5 of
vinegar.
those. I think, what's the... Yeah, 25 micrograms or something. Oh, 1,000 IU, whatever that is what the daily thing is. I take 5 of the daily thing.
That's good.
And then I take...
I'm
take
scared.
like a bunch of these. These are good. My girl told me those were good.
Magnesium glycinate.
Apple cider vinegar.
I have a hankering that I'm fucking... I don't take that.
You're snorting black pepper. I mean, come on, buddy.
It's good for your nose. Yeah. No, magnesium. I got a weird feeling that I'm deficient in magnesium for whatever.
Is that red
reason.
one apple cider vinegar?
Yeah, but it tastes
That
like
one
apple.
is
You want to
good.
try one?
Sure.
Yeah. You want one? It's like
Come on, Blair. Have this experience with us.
it's a little bit of carbs, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of bunch of fucking vitamins.
Apple cider
basically.
vinegar is really good for weight loss and shit.
It doesn't taste great,
really
but like,
healthy.
you only got to eat 2 every meal or something like that, and you're like for sure good. And so
Tony's
that's what I've been doing.
Tony's mom would drink them.
You can do that, but that tastes like shit. This doesn't taste bad.
Yeah, it's like putting.
They
shrimp-
dose this one up so they're like, all right, it's healthy enough with a little bit of sugar in it, so it doesn't taste like that.
It's the standard American diet.
It's pretty good. I like it. So I eat bullshit and then I take this.
That's like me taking the athletic greens.
Yeah, pretty
Chance
much.
would always give me shit for fucking. I
You
paid.
get blackout at a party at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Come to Bago and be slamming AG1 as they're covering. I'm like, you trying to get healthy?
It helps though. It helps
I bet,
significantly because alcohol destroys your gut microbiome. So
Yeah.
you're drinking this.
So does bullshit like Red 40 and all this crazy
yeah.
other shit we're eating.
yeah.
Yeah. So and then your gut microbiome or whatever starts to crave the bullshit that's fucking it up, and you want to eat the same stuff all the time.
That's a fucking good point.
Yeah.
I always forget about that. That's another point.
It
of
craves
weight loss.
what it has had. Yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of people when they're losing weight, they think that, hey, I just like these foods. I like sugar. No, it's your stomach. You have
stomach,
a bacteria in your gut telling you, I want this because you've been eating it for this
Yeah.
amount of time.
And it messes with your brain when you don't.
Yes.
Literally, it's like your thoughts. Like
It's
the
like a drug.
microbiome makes you want to have that type of food instead of
Yeah,
having-
because your microbiome controls your serotonin and dopamine. It's wild. That's why
Dang.
I take vitamins and shit is because I learned that from Huberman that serotonin and dopamine. That's why
only
when they
your
say
gut bio.
no, it's your brain too. But that's why when they say to trust your, this is why
Trust your gut.
trust your gut and trust your heart because you have neurons in your heart and your
You
gut.
have a
Just like
second brain and gut.
yeah, let me Google this.
You got 3
shit.
brain basically.
Basically,
You got
because
tummy brain and heart
your
brain.
heart and brain, your heart and stomach are thinking. It's kind of nuts because if you think about it, what are the major fucking things you want to connect to your brain? If you can connect 2 organs that fucking can talk to your brain. You're gonna want the heart and the fucking stomach.
Penis and foot.
The penis doesn't have neurons, but it's surprisingly effective in taking over the male brain.
Facts.
That's kind of crazy.
We got big brain and little brain.
Yes, yeah. My dad says always trust your big head, never your little head.
And yet your dad is.
My dad's the way he is.
Yeah.
My dad's horny as hell. I'll fucking say it. He's horny as hell. Listen, there was not a time I went on my dad's phone as a kid and didn't find a porn tab somewhere. He forgot to clean it out. He forgot to clean it out. It's a fucking fair mistake. He's an older gentleman. He just got a phone at like 30 years old. You don't know how to clear out a porn tab.
It's a phone, yeah.
All right, let's look this up. What was I looking up?
Fat people.
Fat people.
Some
How many neurons
In
are
fat people.
in the gut and heart? The heart is one of the most important organs of the human body. No fucking shit, Google. It has nearly 2 billion muscle cells and 40,000 neurons.
Damn.
Heart neurons are very few in number compared to those in the brain, 100 billion, or gut, 0.1 billion. Nevertheless, these
Brain's
neurons...
crazy.
Listen to this, though.
We got like a dumbass brain in our heart. We got a squirrel brain. We got a squirrel brain in our heart.
Brain's like, something hurts! Something hurts! Ow! Ow! But listen to this. I want to emphasize this last part. Nevertheless, these neurons transmit the heart signals and its condition to the brain. The brain is talking to the heart and the stomach. How crazy is that? Our bodies are weird.
Why is mine like, make it hurt?
Well, we already went over this.
Sorry.
You had fucking weird shit these days, and then you fucking...
I was like,
How many of those neurons do you think you lose, like, in smoking? Like, on just a normal...
I don't think you lose... Well, that's the thing. They've never done that study. Do you?
Yeah,
But I don't think
agree.
you lose any neurons. The only drugs that have...
I don't know, like,
brain
my
cells.
memory.
Memory doesn't exist.
My memory.
That's the thing.
That's why you gotta smoke cigarettes too, because it's a nootropic or whatever.
Yeah.
So what do you
Dope.
consider memories then?
Our
With
brain holds
memory
on to
non-existent.
information, but think about this. How often do you choose for things to come up, whether it be past memories? Like, how often are you choosing these things?
No.
Are you choosing to think like, especially...
It has to be related to like an emotion or something that's happening in the moment. That's how a lot of memories are.
It's just a chemical trait. That's why a lot of spiritual teachings are like, the present moment is all we have. Because you think about the past, all you have is even the past. Like, say, when you were 5 years old. When you were 5 years old, you were in the present moment at 5 years old.
Right.
But now you're thinking about 5 years old from right now because you had a chemical trace. But the thing is, my main point for I don't think memory exists, and this is, and well, I'll let you guys talk because I talk a lot and ramble, but even people with photographic memory, they can replicate almost entirely a scene. Like if they look at all of New York, they can almost paint the exact thing.
They can memorize the skyline.
Yes,
That's what it
but they will always get something wrong. So even a photographic memory that is said to be like, we look at our memory as if it's like a picture. It's like, oh, I took this picture.
So your
now
brain
it's
makes
real.
errors, is what you're saying.
Mhm, exactly. It's like a computer with a shitty running software.
I understand that.
The computer makes
But
errors.
how
too.
do you depict like what you're remembering as in real or fake, I guess?
I think
So like
You're asking the wrong question. You're asking the wrong person, brother. Because the thing is,
I've been there.
You're the one that thinks it though.
well, the thing is,
That's what I'm thinking.
This is what
I've been in the psychosis and
Yeah.
there's no doing it.
And I understand what you're saying, like as how something goes, or there's one or two things that are off when you're trying to remember something, but then
that's a photographic memory. So we have a normal memory.
yeah, on a
So we're not
normal memory
remembering
scale.
anything.
I mean, I remember a few things.
What do
in
you
my
remember?
childhood?
Well, I remember that too.
moments and shit like that
Do you
with like
remember it
family.
exactly? Like,
Not
is there
exactly.
like a picture?
But it's
If you ask other people, like
I
if
think
you
my
ask-
memory is pretty fucking good. I
But
think mine's
it's-
like excellent. I think that's why I can have insane recall sometimes.
I remember
I think that's
like,
why I'm funny sometimes.
my childhood moments, some of my childhood moments, like the really memorable shit. I remember being at certain people's funerals.
I remember a lot of that.
I remember fucking shit in the military. Fucking
What is your
deaths
wait?
and whatever,
What are we
whatnot
even
throughout life?
Remind me what we're even talking about. Right?
Whether
We're
or not
talking about whether
memories
memory exists. Okay, so
memory
all right,
exists.
no, no, no.
Fuck yeah, memory exists.
Hold on,
that's what I'm
hold on.
saying.
All right, see that's the thing. I see that's
You
the
dumbass
thing.
pussy. Fuck.
That's why I was telling you earlier that his girl swipes up on my shit sometimes because I fucking say words fucked up sometimes and then I get myself in trouble.
She corrects. She's like,
She does correct me. She's a smart woman.
Do you
I'll
mean
give you
this?
that chance. He knows what he's doing. But so memory does exist. Our human brain holds things to a certain extent.
it's
But I
like
don't
our
think it
cerebral
holds it
cortex, a
exactly.
processor.
That's my point. Is that
you're just like, all right.
Yeah.
The memory is equal to 100, or what the reality? Hold on. The reality is equal to 100%. What you remember of the reality could be like 85 to 95%.
not even
right.
that?
It could be a range of
it's-
how correct it is.
Yeah,
basically,
yeah,
is what I'm
basically,
saying.
yeah,
0 to
because
100%.
Depends on the person.
The way we look at memory is kind of like the way our phone stores memory, I think. Like, the phone stores memory. I can go back all the way down to fucking 2013 in my Snapchat when I created the motherfucker. And I can look at exactly how I looked at that time, and it's saved in my phone. I think that's how we think memory works, and it's not like that. It's a chemical experience, because how a memory works is... I've listened to this neuroscientist talk about it. He fucking says it has to be a heightened emotion, whether it's happiness, like you're super happy, super sad, super mad, and then like, okay, I'm rambling, but listen, let me ask you one question, then I'll let you say something. You remember some things from your childhood,
Yeah,
you said,
for
but
sure.
do you remember every day?
No, of course
That's
not.
my point. Yeah,
I
that's essentially
agree with
my
that,
point.
100%.
Yeah, our memories are kind of
Like,
fucked up.
They're like I said at the beginning.
They're
They're tethered to
tethered,
an
yeah.
emotion that happened. You
Mhm.
have to
So-
experience something
Yeah.
for you to have a memory.
Like,
if
I
you're
can
experiencing
look-
bullshit,
I can look at a photo from like a family vacation,
Yeah.
and then
and
remember.
it incites
your
a
brain's
memory.
your brain's a
Exactly.
filter of like stuff with no emotion. Stuff with an emotion goes like memory, nothing. Memory, bullshit, like doesn't matter basically. It
Yeah.
just doesn't.
My main point is that like
We don't have the space on the computer for it, basically.
See, that's what I was gonna say. Is the thing that gets me in trouble is, like, and I don't know if I've said this or like if people realize it, but I don't really work off memory. Is that my sins?
Mine's got a big ass X on the fucking lid.
Is that my sins?
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you. What I was gonna say is I don't really operate off memory. Like, if you asked me what I did yesterday,
It's beautiful.
I might be able to tell you a few things. Or if you asked me what I did a week ago, a month ago,
See, I
that
don't-
shit's gone.
I'm
Like,
not
I don't
good.
operate on memory, and that gets me in trouble sometimes. But like, I don't attach myself to really anything. It's just happening. Like, that's why I wake up every day and I'm like usually happy because I'm
What?
like, whoa! I
Wake up every day happy?
I wake up
pissed as fuck.
But what I'm
every
saying
day.
is I calm myself down and I usually am happy and generally have a good day.
That's true, but
Yeah.
you wake up furious.
I do wake up pissed.
It
That's
is
just because that's
one of
part
my favorite
biology.
pastimes is waking you up on the couch on like a Saturday morning and watching you go from to like, all right, what's up?
Yes,
He wakes up, he's literally.
I gotta be.
I literally yell. I'm like, don't fucking look at me like that, and that's when you snap out of it.
I do gotta
'Cause he
tell you
looks at
something,
me like he
Chance.
wants to
Yeah.
beat my ass.
Because I did lie to you this morning, and I didn't realize it was a lie until after I woke up again. But when I woke up the first time this morning, I used my ankle as a fucking excuse.
You were hungover, weren't you?
Yes.
I came out here, I looked at like 12 Modelo's in the
Yeah,
fucking
you did
trash
that.
can. But I was like, God damn, legs fucked up. So
thing
Modelo's was
the
the
thing is, I wasn't even that hungover.
shit.
That's why I like beer, and that's why I'm sticking to it now. Like, I know I'm drinking liquor now, but
Wait, explain.
because liquor hangover is completely different.
Why'd you call it?
Just
The compounding of the leg and the
I
hangover?
was just tired.
both
I was tired and I didn't want to go. That's all I felt. It was an impulse decision. Exactly. That's why I wanted to. It was literally an
I
impulse
swear to
decision.
God,
I
he's
woke up
pussy.
at 5:10. I set 5:10 alarm, 5:20 alarm, 5:30 alarm.
I heard
woke
your
up at
5:30
5:10.
alarm because I shat at like 5:15 because Tommy fucked up.
Yeah.
And then you fucked up and went in
Wait,
there and pissed on the seat at 5:30, and then at 5:35 I went in there.
I want to put this up because I took it down from Snapchat, but this shit's hilarious.
Nah, just read it.
Oh, read it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, good point. All right. I said, okay. Chance says stomach hurts, so I say, from what? And he says, it's my fault. I ate stupid shit in Monroe during cheese days. But then,
Taco
on the
Bell.
way back, my horny ass looked like Taco Bell is a good idea. And then for dinner, I had popcorn and cookies and shit. Tommy's fucking pissed. And I was like, I don't see a fucking problem here. This sounds like a healthy diet. Maybe you didn't eat enough Taco Bell. That's the first thing I'd try.
My tummy stopped hurting at like 2 p.m.
Isn't that like such a great relief, though, when your tummy stops
not
hurting?
even, because you're just back to normal. Now it's just my tummy don't hurt, and I'm fucking greedy.
Time to eat Taco Bell again.
Tummy, yeah. I gotta remember when I eat Taco Bell, like, you're gonna be fucked up for like 12 hours.
How stupid are humans? It's insane.
So dumb.
We're so dumb. We do the same shit over and over again, even though it sucks, because there's no immediate consequence.
I don't understand how some of these fast food chains like survive. Like the shit ones. I mean, think of Mason City. Taco Bell and Mason's fucking ass.
That's true.
How are they still in business?
Fat people eating shit food all the time.
It's a major corporation also. They
Yeah.
can probably bail it out.
They're funded.
They're probably taking money
But
from
are
a
they?
California restaurant.
No, I think it's weird. 'Cause
Chick-fil-A.
Usually, when you open a corporate, like it's owned by somebody, but they have to pay like 12% of their weekly gross to them or
Like
something like
Chick-fil-A would cost you like 20 or 30 grand to
A month?
fucking
To
open it.
that. Oh, and then it's like however much you make a month, you have to pay to them,
Yeah.
right? So at what point do you start fucking up so bad where they have to pay you?
Yeah.
That's kind of
And then
I understand your
how
point.
long do they pay you
Yeah.
before they close you
Where they're
down?
like, no. I don't know. Maybe it's in the contract. We're not Chick-fil-A owners, unfortunately.
Probably.
What the hell is your horny ass doing, boy? What you looking for,
Looking
huh?
for the church cart.
Woo!
It's plugged into the computer.
Probably. Yeah.
My dumb ass plugged it in for the podcast.
Probably.
No, that's
That's
a
purple-
free
purple
one.
green
He got that-
bang.
He got that one for free.
I was listening to you guys talk. I talk a lot, so I was like, I should just shut the fuck up, hit my Benjamins, listen to these guys yap a little bit.
Did you listen to the fucking
Futures
Kamal? Nope. The Kamal attack
The
shit.
future
Kamala, yeah.
Kamal attacks.
Unrealized
Showed me the
gains.
video, yeah.
Oh my god.
I showed him videos today.
I was
like,
listening to it on the way here. It's fucking.
Did he tell you about it?
No.
He watched
well,
videos. We were talking about it when he got here because he was watching videos.
Yeah, I watched the one off his story, and then that brought me to
Pretty
another
insane.
video.
Yeah.
But unrealized gains
Yeah.
are
Shit that hasn't
fucking-
been sold. So the government basically gets to make up however much your shit is worth, which
And
means
then-
they get to make up however much anything is worth, technically, at that
Well,
point. And the real
exactly.
problem is usually when they implement a lot of these tax rules and bullshit for just the ultra rich, in about 5 fucking years, it gets implemented.
My
to the
analogy was it's like
Well,
pushing a snowball down a
yeah.
hill.
And
You
for-
want that snowball to stop, but it's not fucking stopping. It's just
exactly. And to backpack off of that,
Now we're
is
all
You
on
explained it
welfare.
way better than I did, though.
where do they draw the line? Like right
There is
now,
no fuck- they're
right now
erasing
it's
it with
just
this bill.
stocks.
They're erasing it with
Unrealized
the bill.
stocks and whatnot.
Unrealized stocks is erasing the fucking line because now
But
you get to
then-
make up how much that shit is
Exactly.
worth. You get to
Where-
project how much a stock is worth.
And then not even that, but like sales tax of shit that you haven't bought yet, properties
It's
that
so
you haven't
wild.
bought yet,
Yeah.
fucking everything.
Or sold yet. Ones that
Exactly.
you own. Ones that you own that are looking to invest.
Well, owned is realized. Owned is realized. It's stuff that you don't own yet or have
Guys,
not.
I think it's in your possession but haven't sold yet, isn't it?
Guys, what
That-
we're saying is all the
that's
same.
in the
What we're
stock.
saying is that basically they can tax anything. No, I get what you're saying. I'm listening, and I'm having the same ideas you guys are having. But what I'm saying is that what we didn't realize is that if they can tax unrealized gains, what does that mean? That
Spit it out,
That's what we're talking about, buddy.
Everything is what I'm saying. Everything.
No, because some shit is sold. Some shit has a price.
Sold shit is realized.
No,
Stuff
what
on-
has a price?
Stuff at Hy-Vee on the
everything-
aisle has a
It
price.
has tax, doesn't
Yeah, like,
it?
So
Yes, but that's sales
that
tax.
What about
you
the
have-
unrealized gains? on
Unrealized
tax?
gains is if you called fucking like Hy-Vee or something, like a big corporation, where like, I want to invest like 10 grand into you guys.
Pre-orders and everything like that, stuff that you have not put money down towards yet.
How do you guys know
is
that, though?
unrealized because it wasn't. I don't know. It's fucking. in the
That's
video.
how
It's
that's
just
how
how
that is what
unrealized
unrealized
gains-
gains
It's also
are. That's the
set
definition.
prices, because a house can be a set
Set
price.
prices are realized gains. Unset prices are unrealized
stuff.
gains.
Okay,
so
but-
Yeah.
to break it down a little
You're
bit,
saying it's on houses. You're saying it's on
Stocks.
Cody.
Stocks. These are things. A stock has a realized gain.
Cody.
I can go on. Hold on. I'm sorry, and then
No,
I'll
you're
let you
okay.
speak.
You're
I'm
okay.
sorry. You go on Cash App or wherever you buy stocks, you have a set price right there.
Where it's at, and if you sell it for right there, it's worth that much.
Yes, that's a realized gain, but it also fluctuates.
So imagine you put $1,000 into whatever stock you were investing in on the Cash App or whatever, and you were going to leave it for 4 years. For 4 years, you were just going to look at it. Well, how about every year, whatever amount it's at, when the IRS tax time comes around, they tax you on it.
So whether it's up or down.
It's whatever amount it is.
So how does it work now?
Kind of.
It's unrealized. You haven't sold it yet, but they're taxing you on it.
Yeah.
You left your $1,000 in Cash App to grow over 4 years, and they're taxing you every year based off of what they tell you it's worth or what it says it's worth.
I think to realize the reason this isn't blowing my mind is because I just
it's just like, yeah, of course they would. Of course they would.
Yeah.
So realize
that's why the IRS backed Kamala, because she was the breaking fucking vote.
But
the biggest difference between realize is realize and unrealized. Like, so realize, if you sold or bought in a stock for $100 and it turned into $300, that $200 profit, if you sold at $300, is realized gains because you've gained that $200.
Hold on. So
that's
100
realized.
in the stock market goes up to 300. That
you can
200 is realized gains. Okay.
That's realized.
I just wanted to make sure I understood because this shit confused the fuck out of me.
You can look at it and see, it went up $200.
So at the top, when you sold at $300, you know you went from $100 to $300.
Don't hit the table so hard.
Sorry.
We did that on our first podcast.
Your
shout out to the first podcast me and Chance did.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Your tax on that $200, that $200 profit that you make. Unrealized gains is that $100 that you started on. Right now, it's at $630, but you haven't sold yet. You have not sold your stock, so you're still in for that $100. And right now, it's sitting at $630. You're projecting it's going to go up still, so you're holding on to it, waiting for it to expand.
I get what you're saying. So
let's say it hits the end of that fiscal year. Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
Hits the end of the fiscal year. You're then taxed on that $530 increase when you're just waiting for it to hit that $1,000 mark for you to profit out and be up $900.
So they want money before
you sell out.
That's what I'm saying. If you hold it for 4 years, you're gonna get taxed on it.
And it's money that you're not existing right now, because if you look at that $100, it's just $100 until you sell it.
All you put in was $100. That's literally all the money that exists there, but
that
because it's worth
sense.
more.
Hold on, that doesn't make sense to me though, because I understand I understand what you guys are saying, that you put in $100, but when I look at my stock portfolio, it's saying $600. Even if I haven't sold it yet, unless it drops back down to $100, it's at $600.
So absolutely, you're exactly right. It's at $630, and that's what the government's looking at. They're looking at what your stock amount is for every concurrent. Yeah, every concurrent stock that you're betting on or investing into, whatever the value is at right now. That's what they're taxing.
So hold on, I'm sorry to interrupt you again. So let's say you invested that $100 per your analogy. What if it goes up to $200 and it stays at $200? Are they going to tax that extra $100? Yes. So what you guys are saying is that they can tax no matter what it goes up to, and they can tax regardless as many times as they want
every year.
But as many times every year, as many times as they want.
Cody,
so when you pay in your taxes,
this is your bank statement. You invest $100. Imagine you have no transactions until bank time. All your bank says is minus $100 to Cash App because that's where you've invested it. All of a sudden at tax time, if it's worth whatever amount, it says minus this, like way more than $100 because it's worth way more. They're taxing you and you haven't sold it yet. So you've put $100 in but lost this amount because they've already taxed you on it.
That money's not in your
account. That's what I'm saying. It is like a subtraction before you make any money off of it.
You're having a loss,
yes,
so you can never have a gain.
Yes.
Until you sell.
This whole time I was trying to think of a way to explain it to you.
Hold on. I'm sorry to connect it to my personal life.
No, you're good. That's what I was trying to do.
It's Bago.
Yes.
They gave me a raise, and then they cut our hours, so I'm never going to see a full paycheck.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, it's pretty much like that, yeah.
So I'm never... it's the same amount no matter what. or it's less.
No, it varies on how much the shit is worth.
Whatever
but you
the
have
stock is
the
worth.
real trick is you haven't sold it yet.
Yeah.
You haven't
Until
made
you
any money
sell,
off of it.
You're never gonna make
It's
money.
not realizable.
Basically.
gains.
You're never gonna make
It
money
discourages-
if you tax it every year because
It discourages any long-term investing. This is why it fucks your 401k up, because nobody's going to invest over years, because you're going to lose money every fucking year when you pay taxes off of the shit you have invested and not sold yet.
So you've got your day
So
traders.
then the stock market goes down.
You've got your day traders, and then you've got
I'm
the
real-
people that hold out in their stocks.
Yeah, and
that's
that's
like
like
the big
ultra-rich.
corporations,
That's the ultra
right?
rich.
Day traders are going to make more money
They're
because,
flipping
because they're seeing it go up and down, up and down, up and down, and they're selling and buying at those points when it goes up and down in the early mornings of the day. Is normally when they buy and sell. Normal
JJ
stock
Wickman.
traders.
Shout out to JJ Wickman.
Yeah, yeah. They're normal stock traders are putting X amount of dollars into a stock and letting it ride. They're seeing what goes up and down. Now, let's say that $100, $200 you put into Bitcoin or whatever, it ends up going to $1,600. That $1,400 that you're letting it sit, you haven't sold yet. You're just letting that sit. You see $1,600 Bitcoin, that's what you're profiting on. You're like, oh, I'm gonna let that sit, see where the fuck it goes. Tax time comes around, you're taxed on that $1,600.
They can't hit
You're
you
not
on-
taxed at the $200 that you bought in for.
You're taxed on what it's worth.
Unrealizable gains are the amount.
But they
where-
can't get you for Bitcoin, because that's
Right.
insane.
I was just saying.
But the government estimates they're going to make $500 billion off
Oh,
of
yeah.
this new law.
They're
So
gonna
of course they're going to,
fuck ton. Oh my god.
Listen, guys,
and none of it's going to go towards the.
I get what you're saying, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll understand.
No,
it
you're
completely until I
almost
see
there.
it.
I could.
You're there.
I get what you guys are saying, but I'm also glad that I'm really stupid in this because
It makes it more accessible.
that and what I want to say is I talked about this shit a little bit in the video I watched on the solo one I did, and I know you saw that, but
And you butchered it.
I didn't butcher it, but I didn't describe it like this. And also, for anybody who's listening that like doesn't even understand what the fuck's going on, doesn't understand what that is, this is a good fucking discussion to like listen to, because you guys actually, like, Blair was telling me when he got here, he's like, you watched that a video about this shit? And I was like, yeah, I did. Chance showed me one. And he's like, I watched that one, and then I watched one that actually went deeper into it, and that's why Blair fucking knows what the fuck he's talking about, because he fucking watched a deeper video on it. It's kind of crazy. Like, I didn't, like, that's the thing. You had been talking to me about it. My dad had told me about it before you did. But like I talked about this on the solo one, it kind of just pigeonholed in my brain. It's like my brain boxed it in. Like, all right, hold on to this. This might be that might be important later. Same with that fucking IRS bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking, I read an article yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
You remember when like the IRS hired all those agents and shit through the Biden administration?
Kinda.
87,000.
87,000 new employees and shit.
Kamala Harris was the senator that was the breaking vote. And so
Yes.
they have officially endorsed her as prez. Well,
So
I
the
think,
IRS
I think it's a few members of the IRS.
Makes sense.
Allegedly members.
Only 87,000 of them, but
It's I am very
last
afraid,
one, Pipsqueak.
Nah.
very
Nah,
afraid for how the world
I'll
is going
probably
to
have one
turn
more. You're right. No, you're good.
Yeah, no, it ain't gonna be great.
with her. It's just nuts, man.
She's girl boss, dude. She's a brat. I'm voting for Kamala.
Come on, come on, for Kanye, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I might write code again.
2 votes,
Cody
Cody
Kiss
Kiss.
for
All the viewers, vote Cody Kiss 2024.
Yeah. Shit. We lost our anchor. We ain't got nothing.
I know, man.
It's dead air time.
How's life been?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was your birthday weekend?
It was pretty good.
Good.
Spent it with my girl.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. She's
Go
a
to
beast.
the Wisco.
Yeah. Cheese Days, big old festival. Broke the world record for the largest polka of all time. Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's like at least 3,000 or
You
something.
getting in on the polka?
I learned it like 2 hours before I did it. But
Oh
me and
yeah.
my girl had that polka.
Oh shit.
Wine slushy.
You got the good old. Is that the
Burrito.
church cart?
Yeah.
Shoo. I didn't see the church carts in Vegas.
Yeah. I got another one. He bought that one off of me.
Keep podcasting.
Cody needs a drink.
Last one.
Only 2 more.
Are we done with Joe tonight? How late is Diamond
It's
Joe?
by
Oh, it's
saying-
They're open till whenever, my boy. We got plenty of time to go to Diamond Joe.
it's fucking Monday. What are we about to do? I
Chance is about to make a Cody decision on a Monday.
DJ!
gotta Nah, we can't do this.
We can. We
Chance
can.
was in before me.
Chance, you showed me a money spread that you were ready to go.
That's because he got it from. Okay, hold on. This isn't a diss on Chance, but it was his birthday and he got it from his grandma.
Hey, don't hate on the birthday
That
money
was a
spread.
check. I just have cash in my wallet.
Oh,
Don't hate on the birthday money spread.
Fuck Chance. Fuck
That was
Chance.
the only thing I got was a check. That was previous money. That's more money than I had on that check.
Fuck
Pussy
Chance.
ass.
Fuck Chance.
We're going.
You wish you had my
We're
money.
going.
Chance makes way more than I do.
I gotta
Let's go.
You gotta give me time. Well, we gotta eat first off, and you gotta give me time to call my girl. But all right, what the fuck are we talking about right now?
the fucking.
Right. This
has to talk to his girl. I'm just
I love
kidding.
you, baby
I'm
girl.
just kidding. Chance is a good ass man, alright? I want to lay this out
Pour
there.
your drink and get back here.
I want to lay this out there first. Chance is a good ass man. He's got a good ass woman. They're
I'm a good ass
couple.
man.
Yep.
He's a good ass man.
Don't look at
He's
me
a good
like
tip
that.
man too.
I swear to God.
Bro, I'm going to New York next week.
New York
I haven't been there since.
Concrete jungle, wet dream tomato.
2014 was the last time I was there.
Oh hell yeah! When were you in New York, Cody? Cody Allen Kiss.
I don't know.
I miss New York.
When I was a kid,
Yeah,
My
I don't
family
remember.
was there.
This is what I'm saying when I don't work off memory. My brain's shit now.
that's wild.
I don't even try to remember yesterday anymore.
I've never been to the Big Apple.
I pick up. What I do remember is everybody else in my family was drinking pop the entire time, and that was the first ever time I went on like a healthy bender as a kid. And I didn't even know I was on a healthy bender.
Yeah.
I was just drinking water the entire time because I don't know how I knew. I was a smart kid. I'm not pump my own horn and shit, but logically I'm like, okay, we're walking like 17 miles a day. I need to drink a lot of water.
Facts.
So all I drank there was water. You know it.
Times
Like you
Square
walk,
is
all you do
big
is
as
walk.
hell.
Like there's no, you ride the subway occasionally, but most of the time
Subway's cool.
Yeah,
Bro,
but most of
there's
the time
some
you're
cool people
walking,
in
aren't you?
Subway.
Like
Yeah.
most of the time you're walking.
Times Square.
I'm walking.
Did you have like a Apple Watch or anything on?
No, I was
Bro,
so young.
you're walking like 17 miles a day.
13,
If you
14.
if you looked at it, bro, it's insane. They walk like it's like a marathon over there with walking.
It could have been 10 years ago since I've been in New York. I was 12 years old, bro. 12 or 13.
Hold on. You guys keep talking. Let me download
Well,
That's
some.
his name.
crazy.
I have some pictures and I can find it if I really look.
My grandpa was still alive when I was in New York last.
Why were you in New York last?
My family lives
Oh,
there.
okay, that makes more sense.
My grandpa had a pizza place for 40 years. or
Mamma
so.
mia!
Yeah. And so when we opened up our shop here, that's the recipe we use.
That's their place.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
shit!
not his place, but it's my place. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
The corner pizza. And
Hell yeah! We still gotta eat there, bro. Cody,
Dude,
what the fuck?
I didn't
are
do
we
fucking bring it here. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. Goddamn.
doing?
Show up here with a fucking pizza.
Hell yeah. Cody, come back, dude. I don't have
I'm
anything to talk
listening
about.
to you guys.
Talk!
I'm
Buddy?
listening to you guys. I'm just trying to find this. I just need a
What's
year.
in your wallet? Isn't that like an Allstate commercial? What's in your wallet?
I just need a year that I went to fucking.
There's a
New
lot of
York,
cool
and
stuff.
I just got to download this app.
USA
There's a coin in there.
Capital One.
Look inside. Yeah. No, like
Chance Nielsen.
look in the pockets.
Chance James Nielsen. Which pocket?
Yeah.
That's his full government name, ladies and gentlemen.
Stop.
Social Security is 382.
Is this a condom? No, it's a magic.
a-
Fog be gone.
Anti-fog for the Weldon helmet.
We got a playing card. What is it?
Pokemon Formula Drift
Nope,
cards.
it's a Kenda Con.
This shit's way too strong.
I don't wear
Whoever made it
condoms, so that'd be
sucks.
crazy.
Chance girlfriend, if you're listening to this,
Oh, she is well aware.
She
He's
listens to
gonna fuck you.
everyone with chance, I think.
acupuncture. Oh,
Does she listen to everyone with
I'm
chance?
Jeremiah
not
gave me
gonna,
that
I'm not
one.
gonna shout out the business.
I think so.
I think so too.
We're having
You
some
get a
conversations.
free sandwich.
That's at State Street.
Shoo.
I want to point that out, Blair. Calm down for a second. I'm
Give me
sorry.
my fucking wallet back. You're
What
making
I
me
want to
insecure.
point out is that I think
Bequeath it to
I have
me.
never
What?
asked her this
In
question.
there.
I have never asked her this question, but I think that Chance's girlfriend is such a great girlfriend that she watches every podcast with him on it. And it's pretty fucking awesome. Imagine having such a supportive
pretty
girlfriend.
cool.
She loves watching him talk and shit. She just loves him in general. Like, that's what you want in a woman, isn't it? Like, somebody who just loves you for you.
Loved.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine being loved in 2024. Like, you know what, Cody?
I love you, bro.
I love you too, bro. Should we beat Chance's ass out of love because he fucking has a girlfriend and we don't? I'm just
I
kidding.
think so.
You can't be in my ass. I'm in love.
I'm invincible.
Your haters
I'm
can
in
never
love.
be in my ass.
Serenity isn't freedom
Cody.
from the storm.
I even got pictures of baby
it's
girl in my
peace
wallet.
within the storm.
You have it in your room.
I got
on
an
the
Emily
fridge.
crying.
You have a
Yeah.
lot of them, bro. That's why I was saying earlier. You're a
Wow.
good ass dude, bro.
I got that for being sober.
Like, hell yeah. I want to say this right now. I admire Chance's girlfriend just because this is a good man, this is a good woman, and they're fucking showing like a strong fucking quality
They're
for a
fucking?
relationship. They are fucking,
I
but
think
we
they're
don't.
fucking.
We don't talk about that. We can't tell anybody that because
We've never had sex.
sex before marriage is wrong.
It's
we
never-
don't do that.
We have not even made eye contact.
I didn't even touch her. But no, like, bro, I get, like, his parents are another example. Like,
Yeah.
I grew up, I'm not saying, I love my parents, but it was not a great relationship. I could tell, even being a young kid, and I didn't really have a model for a good relationship, and then you get introduced during puberty to porn, all that bullshit. So I have no good, solid relationship skills, and then I'm introduced to porn, and then it's just, oh, maybe this is what a relationship is. We're fucking all the time. Like, no, it's not. But that's why I admire relationships like you and your girl and your parents and shit like that, because, like, even when people post on Snapchat, like, oh, happy 3 years, I'm like, holy shit, these people made it 3 years, bro.
You got me fucked up if you think I'm hitting the Muhammad, motherfucker. No.
Yes.
No, they put pesticides in.
There's no pesticides in that.
Bullshit.
You guys are putting pesticides in it. Chance told me. I'm
Well,
asking Grok.
No,
I'm asking Grok.
you know what Mikey told me?
Try that.
His name's Michael Jordan, by the way, not Mikey. But to keep him undercover, obviously. Listen, this guy is
NBA All-Star Michael Jordan.
He knows what he's talking about. At least they actually got banned for backdooring too much.
Good thing
They
that's
actually
not
lost their license for
the
that.
back door. It's the front door.
Yeah, but they're bullshit.
It might be even be the side door. I'm not sure.
I like the front door. Put my finger in the back door. Yeah, thank God.
You did that shit,
I don't want
motherfucker.
Muhammad, you got me fucked up. You're holding the church right now talking about some Muhammad. Alright, what are we talking about right now? This is dead end.
Chinese.
No, it's not. You're just queer.
spies. China spies.
I don't like you anymore, Cody.
Let's talk about Chinese spies.
You guys are talking, and I
The
like
pigeons.
They
Do you think pigeons are real?
Some of them. The Chinese spies don't get here without the government saying you can come here. I'll say that.
What if it's the government spies?
Chinese citizens don't get to leave unless the government.
I don't
of
think
China
it's.
tells them
I don't think it has pesticides.
What
in
if
it. That
pigeons
might
are
be
the
a rumor,
government?
dude. What?
Look up
It
why
might be a
Mu-
rumor. That's why
What
I'm
are we
reading.
talking
Dude.
about?
Look up why
Listen.
look up why Muhammad's lost their
What are we
license.
talking about?
For pesticides?
Oh,
No,
Muhammad's-
just why Muhammad's lost their license. I'm pretty sure it's pesticides. but I don't know.
back. Probably.
Well, that's what I was about to read to you. I think this is
all right.
why.
Hit me with it.
Regulatory issues. Muhammad's face regulatory scrutiny due to failures in tracking products through Michigan's metric system, which is
Oh,
designed
yeah.
to ensure products like
Michael
cannabis
Jordan
are
was-
safe from seed to sale. So basically, they just didn't pass through. It's not pesticides
Yeah, no,
specifically.
my friend Michael Jordan was right. They were just backdooring. They were just selling too much shit and not keeping track.
I think Michael Jordan smoked a little bit too
Other
much.
guys that were working at dispensaries were like, just come here, I'll give you a pack of the Muhans for like $50. You get 1,000 of them.
That's badass.
Yeah.
I spilt on the table.
How dare you?
When Chance came in, okay, I'm gonna lay this out here. You going pee?
Yes, sir.
Oh, we get to talk shit about Chance.
I'm taking the headphones. We are talking shit about Chance. When Chance came in here on his lunch break,
Yep.
that motherfucker had so much energy, and it was kind of pissing me off just because I was by myself all day. It's not because of Chance. It's just because I'm stupid. That's why I was quiet, too. I didn't say that yet, and I know he can hear me right now. But I just get irritated by people for some reason just because I'm an antisocial ass motherfucker. I like being by myself, but he shows up, he's got all this energy, and then I just start, that's what we were talking about in the car, I just started watching him like, I for some reason I watch everything like a science experiment. I'm like studying everything. And so I watched Chance, and I think this motherfucker has ADHD or something like I do, because he was like flipping this up like this. It's not talking shit on Chance. I just love that motherfucker. But he tries to tell me that I'm weird sometimes, and I think we have a lot more in common. I don't like these headphones.
I think you're a silly goose, Chance.
I think me and Chance have a lot more in common than he likes to admit sometimes.
I can't believe you would stand there and tell me I have ADHD. You got a big ass head.
You have a lot of energy sometimes. Your ass just likes to stay up.
Sometimes you're like, I'm tired.
Uh-huh. I start to
get the fuck up, pussy. We gotta go do things. Get up. Wake up. Why should I get up on it now? Wake up.
Blair, you want to know something that I noticed? I still have first thing. I still have Chance's thingy. Second thing, Chance has not been drinking with us this entire time.
Chance.
I took 2 shots.
Better take a third.
I took 2
I'm
doubles.
not calling you out. He's not gonna drink. He doesn't need to.
Go on.
Chance is smart.
Somebody's got to drive, bro.
Blair, listen. Chance is smarter than us. Chance has it figured out. He's never really fucked with alcohol. I admire him for that. I don't know why I'm so... Well, evolutionarily, it's like a high source of not nutrients. It's not
nootropics.
Calories. Like, this is basically liquid sugar. It's calories up to wazoo. It's sugar, which is good for the fucking...
Should have got 0 sugar.
Yeah. What? Blair might be drunk, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking to Chance. I'm just kidding.
That's casino goods.
I don't get it. Everybody that I was in and out of like the Rogers mental health system, and everybody that was like really fucked up had a problem.
You went on ayahuasca?
Rogers mental health
Aaron Rodgers.
system. No, it's something like that.
Is that one of the clinics you used to go to?
That's all of the clinics were Rogers.
They were all the same?
It's like was it Prairie Ridge?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that basically.
Wow.
Like if you just went to a bunch of different Prairie Ridges.
Have you ever gone to Prairie Ridge? Really? Not once?
Nope.
It's a fucked up place, bro.
I've heard.
This is why, like, even going to the doctor's office, any shit like that, I'm terrified.
I've been to 8 of them.
Shit.
Not Prairie Ridges, but Rogers.
Yeah.
I've been to 1, 2... Well, I've been to...
In Rogers' defense, they are, like, world-renowned for being, one of the best.
I've
Like,
been to
people
2,
come
3
from all over the
times, so
world.
it's nothing like your
But I'm
experience.
saying, like, I don't fuck with alcohol, because everybody that I met that was, like bad, had a fucking problem.
See, my view on it is... I know it's a... Look, okay.
It's almost never good.
Hold on. Let me... Okay. I don't want you guys to say anything, and I know that's rude to say, but please let me explain how my brain processes this. Like, I'm just going to tell you raw how my brain thinks about this shit, and then you guys tell me what you think, okay? Because I want to genuinely know what you think. But when I look at this shit and I drink this shit, I'm like, okay, this is super fucking bad for me, logically. I know that. It's like terrible for my body, terrible for my brain, it's all that shit. But it makes me, because I'm such an antisocial and autistic person, I don't function well societally. When I drink this, I feel a little bit better and I can function better with other people, but then I feel more fucked up. But my main point is that... Hold on. Give me a second. I gotta think something. That idea just evaporated. Just give me a second. Oh yeah, okay. Let me. Okay, I got it back. So, I know it's a problem, like societally, and like it is. It's not just societal. It's a personal fucking problem. When you're drinking too much and shit. Like if I wanted to fucking run to the gas station right now, I'd have to fucking weigh my options right now because I'm feeling it. Like I cannot just get in the car. I cannot just drive because I've been drinking and I've been intoxicated a lot, and I know how, like, the repercussions of what can happen. But then I think about it long term. Like I sit here, it's like I don't really need to go. I'm sorry, I'm explaining so much. You look pissed off.
No. I literally had something in my eye. I was not pissed.
Okay. So
This is what I'm thinking. I think you're trying to say, like, you're like, this is bad, but I'm so uncomfortable, and I want to have a good fucking time and be, like, okay and decent and, like, happy.
Not just that, but that is true, and I completely agree, but this is the part I kind of wanted to get out, essentially, is that at this young age, I'm trying to learn, and through you're fucking really teaching me, and this is why I hold Chance at such a high value, and you're a good person too, Blair. You teach me too, because...
Yeah, Blair,
to be honest, when we first did the podcast, the first ever podcast we did with you, I'm like, I don't know if Blair will be able to talk like me and Chance do. Just because, like, I didn't know I could talk like me and Chance do. So, like, I'm like, I don't know who the fuck can talk like we do. Sure. Everybody kind of can. It's kind of crazy. But my main point was that I know this is a problem right now. But you hear these stories about, like, people quitting, and I'm like, they drink for, like, 50 years straight. They're drinking like all the time, every night, and then they're fine. Exactly. And Jeff's quitting right now, and he's pissed off right now, but he's going to be fine in a couple weeks, couple months. You know what I'm saying?
He'll get back on it.
Well, either he'll get back on it or he'll abstain. Yeah. Like, either way, he'll feel fine. He'll be back to normal. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That is my thought, is that this is fucking me up. And as long as I keep my responsibilities together, and, like, I know I called in today, which is stupid, and I've already been thinking anxietily about setting a bunch of alarms to wake up tomorrow, but I haven't done it yet, but I have to.
When are they going to start? Oh, my bad.
No, you're good. You talk.
When are they going to start doing 6 to 3:30? Like,
I don't know.
Are you off all of next week then? Is that plant shut down?
The 30th to the 7th.
That's next week.
Yeah.
Well, that's like, today's the 23rd, so yeah, that's next week. 30th to the 27th?
30th to the 7th.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. It's like, what? That's a month, cracker. That ain't
God damn.
I won't lie, Chance Nielsen, that's why I've been drinking quite a lot. And I know you've noticed it. I'm terrified and anxious all the time.
I'm going to carry you through. We're going to be alright.
This is why I fucking love this guy.
We're going to be alright.
Bro, when I first moved in here...
Dude, I was doing this alone when Winnebago was doing shutdowns the first time. You remember that? We're going to be fine.
I remember it, bro, but I want to be 100% honest with you. I didn't think about it from your perspective, because you know how it is. You think from, oh, I'm doing this. You're thinking about yourself most. Yeah. Most people think about themselves. Like, we think, oh, this guy's thinking about me. No, we're thinking about our fucking selves. Yeah. So, and bro, I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but Chance would tell me that there would be some days he just wouldn't talk to people. Because at Bago, you're welding all day by yourself. So you're just welding, and then he'd come home by himself. Yeah. He wouldn't talk to fucking anybody. Could you imagine that?
It would be like...
It's not talking to anybody all day in person.
I think it hit insane. Like 3 days one time or something like that. 3 days was crazy. It hit 3 days and then hit a weekend. And I think I might have hit a Monday and still not talked to anybody. It was almost a full week.
That's how you make somebody go psycho.
And I was literally... No, on Monday I was in the mirror and I was like, like I just make noise to be like, all right, shit.
I'm alive.
I'm still making noise.
Bro, that's literally the worst thing you can do to a person is isolate them and put them in solitary, in jail. Like, you've already taken every right away from them.
When did I find you outside? Do you remember what time of year that was, or when? Was that like a year into me working?
I don't even know what year it was, to be honest.
Fuck, I could have been so alone for so long.
It was so lucky, though, bro, because... Listen, and this sounds like a fake fantasy, and it sounds fake as shit, but we sucked each other. Alright, but listen, so I am an anti-social as fuck, so I used to fucking literally take my chair and move it all the way, like, so here's where most people sit, right? You got a whole group of people, they're talking, they're chilling, they're sitting right here, right? Okay? Normal fucking people. I take the chair that I'd sit in, and I move it all the way over there.
For the record, it's a flipped upside down bucket.
Yes, it's a flipped upside down bucket. But then, there's one fucking day, that I fucking decided to sit in this group, and nobody came out, okay? And I'm like, okay, thank God.
No, there were people out there.
Was there?
Yeah, so I was helping on the line, and so that means I'm going to like the nearest door to go outside. Yeah. That's not my normal spot. I used to go like out front or out back where Damien was at, and shit. I had to convince Damien to come to our spot, but regardless, the closest
Wait, pause. Where did Damien go before that?
Like out back by paint line. Like a psycho, yeah.
Why?
I don't know, but regardless, I walk out this door that's close to the line. It's also the door from the downstairs where he works, and you have to go downstairs or to the little upstairs spot, and I guess he was going downstairs. So I walk out there, and I don't fucking know anybody, so I'm just chilling. I'm smoking a cigarette. And I'm looking like all these weird different cliques of like 40-year-old dudes, 60-year-old dudes, and I'm like, there ain't no way I'm talking to any of these motherfuckers. I look over to my right, and it's Cody's ass sitting on an upside-down bucket against the wall, just looking, not on his phone, smoking a Dutch. I thought it was a blunt. That might have been like the first reason I came up to you, because I thought it was a blunt. Maybe, but he was alone, and I was like,
smoking a cigar.
Well, no, first off, like, bro, I moved here, man. I don't know anybody. I know Preston, and like I know my cousins and shit, but I don't know anybody else. So the moment I see somebody like my age,
I'm sorry to interrupt.
My age looking, I walk.
Our meeting is literally fate, and we expressed that feeling to each other when we met. That's my main point. Continue.
Yeah. I literally walked up to him. And I was like, "What's your name?" Cody. All right.
I wasn't letting him in.
Yeah. And then I was like, "You work upstairs?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, all right. You know Steve?" And he's like, "Yeah, actually." It's like, how do you know him? Or something like that. Steve is what got him to ask me a question, which got the conversation
Steve's
going.
an awesome dude.
That's my gramps. And he taught him how to weld. And I was like, "Oh, cool. That's my grandpa." And he's like, "Oh, all right." And then I might have saw it on your phone or something, but it was like JRE number like 1874. And I was like, holy shit. And he was like, "Yeah, holy shit, you listen to podcasts?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I think you only had the speaker at the time. He used to roll with just a speaker.
I used to make everybody listen to my podcast and shit. They used to get so max. They were talking about drugs and all this
I used
shit.
to diss on him. I was like, "That's black as hell that you just listen to a speaker out loud." And you're like, "I don't know."
Steve looked at me like I was a piece of
was
shit
like,
some
"Oh,
days
what
because
the fuck?"
the fucking speaker would be like, "Hey, marijuana's not too bad for you."
I was like, "Holy shit, is that Joe Rogan?" I was like, "Yeah." And then we just kicked it off.
Bro, but my favorite part is that My favorite part is that when we went, okay, so I gotta say this before I say that, but every time we would talk to each other, we would go past the break time. Like, our break time was 10 minutes. We'd be talking for like 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then we'd like, and then we'd run. I'd run upstairs. He'd run back to his area. And that's when I realized I could fucking podcast. Because I'm like, I'm getting lost in a conversation with this guy.
Right.
And we are like on the same level. But my favorite part about this shit was when the first time we ever went back to our area late as fuck, I like booked it to my fucking area because we got to do like stretches and shit. We do a meeting after lunch.
I would walk back to my area. It was like 3 dudes, and they're like, "We're not doing any of that gay shit."
Yes, but at Bago, for nobody who's ever worked there, we do a meeting in the morning and then we do a meeting at lunch. So me and Chance would talk at lunch basically for 30 minutes, and then we'd go over that 30 minutes, like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, and then we'd fucking run back to. I'd run back to my area, and then I'd get there and I'd be faking the stretches like. I just fake the stretches because I'm like, I'm already late. I can't even fucking catch up right now. But my favorite part, I'm sorry I ramble, but my favorite fucking part was that I texted Chance and I'm like, "Bro," because when I met this motherfucker, it felt like I've known this motherfucker my entire life, and I've never had anybody like that ever. I'm like, it feels like this motherfucker, I grew up with him, and he's my brother. Like, it's weird. You hear people talking about that shit all the time, you know what I'm saying? But, like, that's exactly how I felt, and I told him that, like, as a weird, to me, it's weird, because I'm like, most people.
He's like, "Hey, bro, like, this might be weird, but like, it sounds like it was like fate. It's like
most people
thank
think
God,
it's weird,
like,
though. Most people think that's weird as shit, like just openly talking to somebody like that. But what I said was, I'm sorry, I'm expressing a lot and I'm talking a lot, but I just want to make sure it's like fully understood that when I was like, "Hey, bro, it feels like God introduced us to each other, not on some gay shit, but like we're homies. Like you and I are gonna be brothers forever." And he's like, "I get it, and I understand. It kind of feels the same way, man." And I was like, "Holy shit." I was like, "What is this?" And then we've been homies like this ever since. We've always opened.
It's just a lot of common ground. It's kind of like if you look at it too much, you realize, like, damn, we just like are on the same topic.
Right.
Like, we're on the same, like, we say, like, some people are on level 2 forever. That's, like, a good catchphrase of ours. And that's, like, some people are born with Lamborghini for a brain. Like, you might have a Lamborghini, I might have a Ferrari, he might have, like, a Bugatti or something like that. Some people have Craftsman lawnmower brain.
Yeah,
Some people are on level 2
smart,
forever.
Blair.
So
That's fair.
we have a certain level of brain where we're on it at the same time. Same generation, same... And the common ground is, like, immense. So it's so easy to get along
Absolutely.
with. It's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, you're pretty smart.
And you're there, too.
Yeah.
That's why you've been here more than anybody.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why you're the homie.
Communicate back and forth easily.
That might have been why we had some beef in kindergarten.
Too much common ground. I used to
We're
be
too smart for each other, Blair.
A lot of people I'm friends with now, I hated in kindergarten because we got along too well or something like that, you know.
But what's cool about our relationship, and then after this, we got to stop fucking jerking each other off. But
Dick riding is
my
really
favorite part about my favorite part about our relationship is that we disagree enough.
Yeah.
Like you have to disagree enough
absolutely.
with people
To
to
make
where
progress.
you're learning things and making progress, but also like he'll yell at me for some things, and then I'll be like, "Oh, you're doing these things," and then we figure things out. We're like, "Oh,
Without
I am
conflict,
being that
there's
fucking
no
way," and then we get better,
progression.
and it's awesome, dude. Like the reason I say that, and I know I'm rambling, but
You're good.
I say this a lot because most people I annoy, but okay,
good.
shut the fuck up. All right,
Let the doubt creep in.
most people, I feel like they just want to toot your own horn. Like a lot of people just want yes men. They just want people like, "Oh, you're doing great. Oh, I'm so happy for you," and that shit pisses me off. Like. If somebody doesn't tell me like I'm fucking up or like I'm being stupid,
it's
exactly.
like,
I don't
there's no way
fucking
to
trust
improve.
you. Exactly. I don't trust you at all. That's how my dad's raised me and taught me my entire life. My dad's the best example for this. He fucking every time I've been wrong in my life, he's always told me I'm fucking wrong. But the thing is, every time I'm right, every time I was like in school and they were fucking bashing on me for some bullshit, and like I knew I was right, but they were fucking trying to prove they were right through some bullshit policy. He was behind me, and that's what I love about my dad is that he knows right from wrong. He's like, okay, if my son's in the wrong, I'm gonna tell this mother. I'm gonna be he was the first motherfucker to tell me. He's like, you're being a stupid piece of shit.
What is
Like,
it? Democules? Assassin's Creed Odyssey? Demothesis or whatever the fuck it is?
What's that?
When on like the final level, you get to become like the ultimate judge of Atlantis and judge right from wrong, more or less. Demios, yeah. Demos. Demos is like the short
for
version.
Atlantis,
Demos-
Democrates.
I stole your
Democrates,
shit.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, you gotta put it over there. Yeah,
This is a
but that's your
Democrates.
dad. Your dad is the fucking ultimate judge to Atlantis.
And listen,
Your Atlantis.
listen, my dad, he's a crazy ass guy. He's got a
I
lot
like
of-
that motherfucker. He's pretty cool.
He's cool as fuck and he's awesome. He's the wisest man I've ever met in my fucking life, and that's saying a lot because I watch podcasts. But he's also got a lot of problems. That's the thing with being smart as fuck.
That's
Your
kind of
brain-
essential though, because then you learn like the shit ain't guaranteed that you're gonna like make it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, you gotta fuck up. These people are still fucking up. Some people never stop fucking up.
That's
Yeah,
what scares
learn if
me.
you don't mess
That's
up.
really what scares me.
That's good that it scares you though, because if you didn't see that shit, you wouldn't know to be scared of that.
Yeah.
You'd be like, nah,
So
everything's
scared.
good in the end.
If you don't feel you're messing up, you
Yeah.
can't grow and expand and learn and everything under that.
If my parents had made it since I was born, like
You're
if
goddamn right.
if I was born like after Mira or something, when they like made it, I don't know. I'd probably have no work ethic or something.
That's
I
the
probably
way-
would because my dad raised me, but like I feel like experiencing like for real poor as shit to like we've made it helped me a lot. Like at least figure it out.
That's the really cool thing about your childhood is that everybody talks like that. That's
We
my
lived in like. Have I drove you past our old house in Forest City?
I
Yeah.
think so.
My favorite part, like why I got into rap and shit, is because they were always talking about coming up from nothing. Like, and I'm like, I need to do that. Because like one of my favorite lines that I remember to this day is Polo G saying, "I don't know where I'd be without this rap shit." And my immediate thought when I first heard that lyric was, he'd be right fucking here. He'd be working his ass off. He'd be trying to grind it out. He'd be trying to get rich every fucking day. And that's what you fucking do. But my favorite thing about Chance's childhood is people talk about coming up from nothing, and he watched his parents do that. That's my favorite thing about his fucking parents, bro. And they used to live here. Look at this apartment. Like, it's great from what me and Chance getting shit, but
we should bring him out to my parents, and you should fucking stay.
Yeah,
I should bring both of you guys out there.
I'm down, dude.
Went from
I know I didn't stay last time. I have
to the house we have now, and now we own 2 businesses in Mason.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
It's amazing.
My parents just have like.
And I know that.
My dad rented track time for a full week last week on his Corvette.
I know that's why you beat on yourself so much too, motherfucker. Because Chance is so smart. He's literally the smartest motherfucker I've ever met, and he beats on himself so hard just because his parents are so fucking smart, dude. Like, if you talk to his parents or met his parents, these are like super geniuses.
You think you're coming to them
about his sister?
It's like meeting Jimmy Neutron, dude.
You're coming to them with like, have you heard about this Kamala unrealized gains tax? And my mom will convince you that you are wrong somehow. Like, no, you'll be convinced off of what she's saying that you are wrong somehow and that you are a moron. And she's probably right somehow. Fucking, she might be right because she's that much smarter than you. It's ridiculous. Same with my dad. My dad passed. He like aced his. What was it?
Aced his ACTs
in like the 7th grade or something.
But what you also told me was your dad got hit.
Yeah, they gave him a certificate in 7th grade saying like, you can take like advanced classes. This is like you're a genius basically. Like your IQ is this. This was your test scores. You didn't get a fucking answer wrong.
So basically, his dad took these genius ass classes, passed with flying colors, got a certificate that says he's a genius, and he's like, doesn't matter to me. Tears it up, throws it away. What the fuck? You get a certificate that you're a genius and you just toss it in the garbage.
That might be dad rumors, but
that's insane.
That I can see it though. Like, and
it's either way, bro. Like, it's like pedophile.
The way his office is set up is like it's basically the office is his certificate.
I've seen
of genius,
it, man.
More or less.
Whether it's rumors or not, I don't give a fuck, man. These parents,
they're so fucking.
The house they live in, it's proof of their success. Whether they're like, listen. If I got rich as shit and I like get my dream, like which is a ranch, and I got like animals running around, every kind of animal I want, and they're just running around and shit, and I got a lot of money, I'm definitely spreading some rumors, motherfucker. I'm gonna be like, listen, when back in the day when I was broke as shit, I was a
genius.
I built a bike and I fucking pedaled it all the way to the grocery store one night just to fucking do it.
And the thing is, my dad grew up in Forest.
That's what I was saying in Blair. That's what I was gonna say before we started
grew
rambling.
Up in like.
They grew up here, bro.
No, my mom grew up in.
And they're rich as fuck now.
My mom grew up in like St. Paul or something.
Minnesota?
Yeah, it's not. It's like Mason sized or something.
But
like
what I want to say about that, she may have grew up there, but then she moved down to Florida with this crazy ass man, which is this.
No, he lived in Florida. He moved up here with her and back down there to abandon us. That's where he lives now.
I never knew that.
That's where he lives now. Yeah, yeah. That's my biological dad. Yeah.
I didn't.
She
know
joined
that.
the military at 17. Got pregnant with me, honorably discharged, went to Creighton Medical College, got her fucking doctorate or whatever in like fucking 5 or 6 years or something crazy like that. Like hella short, whatever undergrad and bullshit she had to do. Had me like while getting out of the army basically. So she's going through medical college with this, living in Forest.
My mom did with me.
Yeah. She lived with my uncle, Shane. So it was her and Shane, basically brother and sister living in a house to like make the bills and shit. And they met my fucking dad, and Shane and my dad switched spots. So Shane lived in my dad's apartment with his roommate, and fucking my dad moved in with my mom. And then we were chilling.
Yeah.
Keep talking. I want to keep hearing this.
Then what did they fucking do? I don't even know what my dad... Oh, my dad was an engineer for Winnebago.
You want to know what they did? They fucked, because here you are.
My dad was an engineer for Winnebago, though, and they got, like, laid off or something, because it was, like, 2009 is when we moved. 2008's the recession. 2008's when everybody gets laid off. Mom gets the doctorate, gets an interview at fucking Monroe Clinic in Monroe, Wisconsin, where I just was last weekend. We lived in a hotel for 2 weeks. She got the job, and they bought a fucking house. Yeah. Like, I sped that up a lot. But
wait, this is your actual dad?
I lived in the Best Western.
This is Joey, the one you've met. He's
hold on.
my actual dad, but not
back up, Chance Nielsen. You skipped ahead too far.
I don't know my biological... I barely...
What I want to hear is... I thought that your mom moved down to Florida to live with this guy.
That's where he lives. He moved down to
fucked your mom up in Minnesota.
In the Army.
while she was in the Army, he had sexual relations with your mother. Just a quick 1-2.
No, and he committed.
How long?
I had his last name and everything. It was like I was like 2 or 3 years old, but by the time he gave up,
the relationship just didn't work out.
No, he just left in the middle of the night and took all his shit.
Oh, so he's like a black dad. I'm sorry, that's racist. But that's like he's like the typical black dad.
Yeah.
He's just like, all right, I'm going to get some milk.
He just left in the middle of the night. Yeah, all the
Right.
shit was gone, and then Mom and Shane lived together. I guess Shane probably took his spot at the fucking apartment or whatever. Shane worked at Forest City Auto, where I work now. They lived there, and then they split bills and shit. Knock it off.
He's antsy to say something. We've been interrupting him. I know that. What do you got to say, Blair?
I don't even know.
You were doing that earlier. I won't lie.
Rocking it?
Bro, yes. Can you still hear us?
Yeah.
I'm so anxious about the microphone. I'm so sorry. But earlier, bro.
Sorry. It wasn't me.
Earlier, bro, when you got here and you had all that energy on lunch, and I completely understood.
You did tweak about the microphone a little bit. Yeah.
I completely understood because when I was thinking about it, I was like, thank God it's the way it is. Because if you were on my schedule and I was on your schedule, you were on lunch and or you got off and I got home, I would fucking piss you off because I'd be tweaking. I'm like, hey, how you doing? I'm luckily when you get home, bro. I'm like, I told Blair this. Like, I locked the door. Like, it looked weird. I know it looked weird. Like, I thought about it.
I do that sometimes. I used
He's
to.
letting me fucker.
No, I locked the door to fuck with you, dude.
You're staying in here.
I locked the door to fuck with you.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay. I locked it and then sat back down and started watching the video. And then I'm like, oh shit, I've been unlocked. And then I unlocked it.
And then you're like,
Well, I unlocked it because, and then I told Blair, I'm like, this motherfucker's usually stressed as fuck. Because you got a lot to deal with there.
Yeah.
And that's why I acknowledge that you were not stressed today. Because a lot of the times, bro, when you come home from that job, your ass is worked the fuck up.
Sometimes
like,
I just gotta.
You're basically running a business. It's insane.
Oh my god.
This motherfucker, bro. There was one day he came in, and I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you, Blair, because Blair hasn't talked much. I feel bad. Yeah, but
Tapping my feet.
there was one day Chance came in, and he was just fucking. He came in, closed the door, and he just laid on the floor for like 20 minutes, dude. He's like, this fucking job. I'm like, Jesus, man. I feel so bad for you, dude, because I know you got the weight of the world on your shoulders, and it's so fucked up. You're so smart. That's why you're in this position. That's the only reason I'm like not coddling you and shit. I'm like, oh, Chance is okay. No, it's because I'm like, this motherfucker can handle it. He'll be over it. That's why I'm like, let's go smoke.
I even got Craig with one of those today. We were like, yeah, we did this, and he's like, yeah, but how much money did we spend on parts? And I was like, oh, it's this. And he's like, well, that means that. And I'm like, yeah.
He's back this week, isn't he?
Well, I was like, yeah, but we're getting better. And he was like, yeah, we are getting better. And I was like, yeah, it's close. And he was like, it is getting pretty close. Like, I got him with one. Yeah, he's back.
That's awesome.
Yeah. But Wednesday he's got to go to Rochester. And then Kim's gone fucking tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then I'm gone Friday. Like, everything's fucked up.
Oh, yeah, you're going to Michigan.
The whole schedule's fucked up. Tomorrow is me, Craig.
You're going to a concert, huh?
Tomorrow is me, Craig, Jake. And then it's me, Craig, Jake, me, Craig, Jake. And then it's... Oh, no. It's me, Craig, Jake. And then it's me, Jake. It's just me and Jake on Wednesday. And then Thursday is me, Craig, Jake. And then Friday is Jake and Kim.
Okay, so
it's all messed up.
How many days is there 2 people?
1 and maybe 2. It depends on if Kim gets done doing what he's doing.
So there could be 2 days in the week with just 2 people.
And one of those 2 days is without me, so it's just 2 mechanics.
Hold on. So there's 2 days possibly in 1 week with just 2 people.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They're running off like 4 people, and they're like, whew, that's close. That's close, because these 4 people...
Sometimes we barely... Like Friday, we didn't finish. I came in today, and there was 3 cars on a lift and 1 car parked behind one. We had to get all 4 done before we started.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yeah, and it still was fine. That's what I'm saying. Is today was
I'm about to eat this pepper if you keep talking about all this, Chance. You're getting me all worked up.
Today was all right. Like,
You're getting me all stressed out over here.
I had to do what I had to do, and we all just worked and worked.
Is that a fake chain on your fucking sweatshirt? That's awesome. That is the whitest thing I've ever seen.
I think it's whatever.
Where's your
brand
real
this is.
chain? Pull your real chain out.
It's Lurking Class is the brand.
Pull your real chain out.
Oh, so fake chain
There
on top of
it is.
the real chain.
Silver. Chance likes silver. You like silver?
Yeah.
Looks better on our white ass skin tone. Gold
Yeah.
looks good on his caramely ass.
What's
skin
your
tone.
favorite metal?
I'm good at sterling. Yeah.
Sterling silver? That's what this is basically. It's just gold plated.
That's what mine
The
is.
ring is real gold, but this is just gold plated.
Yeah.
I want to get new earrings, but like I feel, bro, I look at pictures with me with earrings and I look like a douchebag. Like what do you guys think?
No.
You guys think I'm a
I don't wear
douchebag?
I don't fucking like them.
I
You don't
wear
like?
earrings.
What if I wear them? I just like them. They're
Then
cool.
you wear them.
But I don't want to look like a douchebag.
When you were wearing them, I didn't like look at you and be like, "Oh, he's got earrings on. He's a douchebag." I would just
Okay.
I barely even notice the earrings. Like you said before, we're all focused on ourselves anyways.
Yeah.
Wear earrings if you want to wear.
The way
fucking
I
earrings.
look at it is that it's like two.
I wouldn't. I'm not gonna wear some.
Okay,
You
hold
wear
on. Look at it like, okay, you know how, do you both know how like crows are attracted to like coins and shit? Like they're attracted to bright shiny objects, right? Just like a child, right?
Yeah.
That's how I looked at it. You got two bright shiny objects over here. It's focusing
So
over here.
you're trying to get women that are crows.
that
Crow women
or
that are
the podcast. That or the podcast. I got a camera
the
right in front of me.
podcast.
I got two shiny objects over here. Focus attention's right here. Like,
Says the podcast.
especially like, alright, shut the fuck up. You guys are making fun of me. I'll kill myself. Where's the gun? I'm just kidding. You got headphones on right now, right?
Mm-mm.
The headphones are two bulky objects pointing out on your ears. They're focusing.
Yeah,
Am I lying?
'cause Chance
Does
is
it
beautiful.
focus on Chance's beautiful ass face right here?
Beautiful.
Chance is sexy as hell. I'll fucking. Woo! The things I do to Chance Nielsen. His woman's a lucky woman. If his woman didn't have him,
The things that happen in this
Not
house.
Tuesday yet, bro.
Tomorrow.
He's got to do gay shit tomorrow. It's in the contract.
What
How long are
time?
we doing? Yeah.
That's it.
hold on. Check what it is.
Well, what are you gonna say?
I was just wondering that. It's probably at an hour.
Over
Yup.
10. Golly. All right.
Sit back down. Sit back
Oh
down.
my goodness.
I'm about to end it.
All right.
I love you guys.
Good night, folks.
Oh no! I just spilled the drink. Oh no! Good night.